The episode begins with a young woman desperately running through a heavily guarded facility. Alarms are blaring everywhere as armed guards chase her through the corridors. She looks terrified, but it's clear she's not an ordinary person. Just when the guards think they've cornered her, she unleashes a mysterious power that blasts through a reinforced door. She keeps running toward freedom, but before she can escape, the guards catch up to her. The episode doesn't explain who she is or why she's being hunted, but it immediately tells us that people with incredible abilities exist and someone is trying very hard to control them. The story then shifts to South London, where we meet Michael, a hard-working delivery driver. Unlike the intense opening scene, Michael's life seems completely normal. He's deeply in love with his girlfriend, Dion, and is focused on building a future with her. Even though money is tight after buying a new house, Michael remains optimistic. In fact, he's secretly planning one of the biggest moments of his life. Everything seems peaceful, but the audience already knows that something extraordinary is heading his way. As Michael goes about his day, we're introduced to several other people living completely different lives. Andre is struggling to take care of his young son while dealing with financial problems. Sabrina works long shifts as a nurse and faces difficulties at home. Rodney spends most of his time looking for ways to make money, while Taser is busy trying to establish himself within the local gang scene. At first, these characters seem unrelated, but the episode slowly hints that their stories are connected in ways they don't yet understand. Everything changes when Michael finds himself caught in a dangerous situation. As things begin to escalate, he suddenly experiences something that shouldn't be possible. For a brief moment, he sees events unfold before they actually happen. The situation ends badly, leaving Michael completely shocked. But then, without warning, everything resets. It's as if time itself has been rewound. Michael is suddenly back where he started, but this time he remembers exactly what happened. Realizing he has a second chance, he makes different choices and avoids the outcome he just witnessed. Although he manages to stay safe, he's left confused and terrified because there's no logical explanation for what just happened. While Michael struggles to understand his strange experience, other people across the city begin noticing unusual changes too. Sabrina finds herself in a stressful situation when something unexpected happens around her. Andre also discovers that he's capable of far more than he ever imagined. Meanwhile, Rodney starts experiencing moments that simply can't be explained by normal science. At first, each of them thinks they're dealing with something personal, but the audience can already see a pattern forming. These aren't random incidents. Something bigger is happening, and all of these individuals appear to be connected by a mysterious force that's only beginning to reveal itself. Despite everything that's been happening, Michael tries to focus on the positive things in his life. The most important of those is Dion. Their relationship has been strong from the beginning, and Michael knows he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. After thinking about it for a long time, he finally decides that the moment has come. Gathering his courage, he goes through with his plan and proposes. It's a genuinely emotional moment and one of the happiest scenes in the episode. For a little while, all the strange visions and unexplained events fade into the background as Michael focuses on the future he hopes to build with the woman he loves. Just when everything seems to be going perfectly, Michael's world is turned upside down once again. Without any warning, he suddenly finds himself somewhere completely different. He's no longer in the present. Somehow, he's been transported into the future. The scene around him is chaotic. Powerful individuals are engaged in intense battles, and strange abilities are being used everywhere he looks. As Michael tries to understand what's happening, he notices something shocking. Several of the people we've already met throughout the episode are there fighting together. It's the first clear sign that their stories are connected and that a major conflict is waiting for them in the future. The episode saves its biggest surprise for the final moments. In the future, Michael comes face to face with an older version of himself. Naturally, he's stunned, but things become even more shocking when future Michael reveals why he brought him there. He explains that a terrible tragedy is coming and that time is running out to stop it. The two walk through a graveyard until they stop in front of a gravestone. Michael looks down and immediately freezes. The name on the grave belongs to Dion. The woman he loves is dead in the future. Future Michael warns him that saving her won't be easy, and the episode ends with Michael realizing that his powers may be the only chance he has to change fate.